Madabio,
talk and do, you not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Julde Jallo,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do, you not talk and
For
do.
the free education,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
extend the airports.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Your mayor project,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
fed corruption.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Talk and you do press so you don't prove Talk and you do press so you don't prove Tell we say it give we free education.
You do
Tell we say it extend for we the airport.
you do
Tell we say it fight against corruption.
you do
Tell we say it will approve all the teachers.
you do
Talk and do, you not talk and do. Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Madabio,
talk and do, you not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Julde Jallo,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
All right, family. All right, family. Me na gentle, the political hot goose. Today na December the 13th, 2022. Very quickly, I want to inform una say when we na get a leader, when we gonna get a government, we care for the people them, we respect the rule of law, where they do the very good things and with democracy they accept. Na good thing they happen to una. Una all know say President Tok Andubio, they don't admire him all over the world. Yes, we never they been the talk to they say, na man we know the car America. And very recently, they been the hala say, not only United Nations business, then they bring Madabio na America. And then the states say, this last United Nations carry President Bill don't carry America, it not get forever car again. But God, they always prove them wrong because President Bill now the leader we Sierra Leoneans and vote for because it get reasons why it can become president for help saloon. And today we don't can see say a big honor don't come again. The president of the United States of America, Joseph Biden, who they call Joe Biden, he don't invite President Bill in WEF. They don't come to America. President Bill in America currently he get a summit, a meeting with Joe Biden today, tomorrow, and the 15th of December. Then they at the meeting right now. President Bill don't come yesterday, and then at the very good information this way. I think say every Australian can one year. But now waiting at the reason where Joe Biden called President Bill for. When a member say that we don't just get an African summit where they been get 50 African heads of states there. That one day now for talk about the thing them where they affect Africa. But however, apart from that one day, President Bill, again, Joe Biden called a special meeting, a special engagement. I not say APC then go twist that in different forms because now so then any good thing but alone, they want attack the negativity on them. But God not they tolerate another me then they end up for disgrace. Then they disgrace they reach in ECOWAS parliament. President Bill, because of a good job where they do in Africa, Joe Biden watch him and the MCC way don't win. The effort the way they apply for make sure say uphold democracy, for make sure say it respect the human rights of people, for make sure say it give the civic rights and give space to opposition them. Joe Biden call them special because he want let them continue for talk about global partnership and alliance. What in that one they mean? When I not say the MCC Millennium Corporation Challenge where President Bill don't win, it don't create a relationship, developmental relationship between Sierra Leone and America. So with that, all the partnership program where America they create globally, we not say this year the MCC Namada Bill can force good governance business and upholding the principles of democracy in Africa. We don't make a win as the best African leader in the entire Africa this year. By that understanding, Joe Biden called Madabio. He said, we get this partnership. We get this program. America want to establish globally with other countries then. especially with Africa. America want to create alliance with Africa. America want to work with Africa. America want to collaborate with Africa. America want to engage with Africa. He say, I don't hold the 50-man power head of state African summit, but Joe Biden say that one they not enough. It need a caucus. It need a small group of African leaders where they go able to talk with, where they go able to channel and accept decisions and make decisions and make good choices on behalf of Africa. What did President Biden do? He said, nobody know the way I go call. We go come for can engage with me. We go come for us sit together. When I know say America na super world power. And then they get democracy. Now they bring democracy. Then they fight autocracy. Then they fight totalitarianism. Now he said no. Then they fight communist system. He said, let I bring President Bio. Because President Bio, he don't get the track record. President Bio, he don't get what it takes for push Africa go before. The entire Africa don't accept President Bio and in policies and practices. He approach the way they use around democracy. The entire Africa don't accept him. The entire America don't accept him. Now that means throughout it can't do in a power. They don't win MCC throughout and this year 9 come forth. By that understanding, they don't call and elect today. Then they sit down and map out roadmaps for make sure say they arrange mutual respect, they arrange mutual interest and mutual values around the global partnership and alliance with America, with Africa and other parts of the world. So now that meeting there, President Bio Campo, now very serious meeting, now very serious engagement, now serious crucial global leadership engagement. Now Joe Biden called President Bio. President Bio not just he go team up to Joe Biden, he go snap. No, not to picture president. Not to president we come for come just team up around and hala. No. Me gentle I continue for tell una say President Bio now the best president we get respect around the world. He not only get that respect around the world, he don't share that respect with Sierra Leone. Because any side where you go now, you call yourself as a Sierra Leonean, then you're ready for dance and celebrate with you. So apart from that one day, after that meeting, another opportunity where President Bio don't get, where they go with Sierra Leone, where Sierra Leoneans are for happy with. President Bio they get an opportunity now after that meeting with Joe Biden, where they don't set up and plan the roadmap towards the partnership and alliance where Africa forget with America, when a President Bio now the chapter way forward, because if we don't make President Bio as the head of African peer review, when I in the tailor court, now they manage, now they monitor the democracy, the rule of law, the governance system, where African leaders then they do. Now they monitor for them. So this is the reason why they don't see that value in them. They don't see that clout in them. America don't call them special on the table. Joe Biden said, no, this is the man that I should be able to talk with. This is the man who can take my voice to the people. This is the man where we're able to establish that leadership, where we're able to establish that relationship between America and the entire Africa. It don't really establish that with Sierra Leone. So you see who says President Bio don't lift Sierra Leone up. When I share this video, when I subscribe to the YouTube, when I drop, when I comment them, if you appreciate this one. So after this meeting, President Bio don't get an opportunity. All the business people, plenty of them in America, they're investors. When are 250 of them, the executive heads of businesses in the United States, 250 of them, then they can't get up for engage President Bio, for hold meetings with them, for let them see waiting at the possibility, waiting at the opportunity where they go get, for let them go establish businesses in Africa, especially in Sierra Leone. Waiting at the opportunity where they go get, for let them go invest inside Sierra Leone. 250 of them business people in there. You know, this is not a secret. Not a thing when I lie. We know the propaganda. We know publicity what they do. Waiting we don't see. Waiting they happen. Waiting the people they need for Yeri. Now ESLPP they give. And now then they gentle they for. Now then they come out for say. When are they talk APC and other bad Israelis and they say, President Bio they pay me. If President Bio ready for pay me, if President Bio want pay me, he go employ me. He get the right for hire and anybody will want hire. But it not reach that point yet. What they do now? Thing way important where President Bio they do, and I continue for share and tona because President Bio no go they do things like this. Una not know where we dey and me gentle are they. I go bring them out soon. So these are the good things the way President Bio don't they do. Where it don't make salon don't become sexy and attractive. When are they tell una things in a joke? Sierra Leone don't they sexy and attractive because of the intervention and the good job the way President Talk and Bio they do. We all lekker. We all happy. We all gladdy. We all celebrate with President Bio all the time. This is not a big boom to the economy. Because when they're 250 businessmen there, President Bio, they can talk to them. Believe you me, we go must get at least 10. We're ready for go invest. Like how they don't create investment currently, where they get the biggest mining company, gold mining company, Nabo district. Where Salon get forget $12 million. This week, President Bio don't give them that license. They will get another 4 company. They win a 2 na cement company. Then the other 2 na for make pamine. So that they all get for camp and then they create jobs and for people. Then. So these are the way seriously that they behave. All the travel where President Bio in the travel now for make sure they promote the interests of Sierra Leone. And not only the interests of Sierra Leone, now it don't expand them to the interests of Africa. Then most importantly, they can say besides any successful man, there's a strong woman. First Lady Fatima Mahada Bio, it don't lift Sierra Leone woman them, the ego and the ego to a point that every Sierra Leone woman they feel proud when they wait for stay in a Sierra Leonean. It don't promote them picking their interest. Now this make even when President Bio they come with Joe Biden the column. Joe Biden in West way named Jill Biden, instead of get an activity, say, well, I need for call Fatima. Let Fatima back come, let me and can sit down, let her hang it for see how best we go able to come together for support in program and for support woman them. For support woman them and picking them in other country they hinged on First Lady in hands of our gas program. Yes. Yes. So now this thing they happen. It is a very serious thing. They be say today President Bio no they go America. But now America they run Vienna. They be say today President Bio no they go no side. They be say today America no like come. Now only United Nations. Now they don't call Jill Biden, they don't call Fatima. Because of Fatima don't link the house of our gas to this level, it don't become a global program for protect the gap picking them, for protect the integrity and values around the gap picking them of Sierra Leone and also in the world. Jill Biden said don't call her. Then they will see the Pope call her. It go to the Pope. The first woman and the first African for go to the Pope, first African first lady. And they call her na Buckingham Palace too. Because of this thing what they do. A man don't make 30% woman, they don't make a law. Any 7 man the woman they for the day. If 10 man they was a woman for the 3. Now by law na salu. Otherwise na case. So this make they don't call up all over the place. Fatima don't make the mark all over the place. Now Jill Biden say, if my husband don't call President Bio, for let can chart the way forward, for let can represent Africa, for let can try for build a relationship between America and Africa and other countries, for them global interest, for let work together, for improve the values and the relationship they will need forget. Jill Biden say, well, me say need for call Fatima. Let again the support all get. Hinge on influence of our gas program, where we get the commemoration every November 18 now at the whole world, where United Nations accept. This is a valuable thing for women. Nothing where Jill Biden be done the push, but they not succeed. Other African leaders, the world leaders, they be done the push, but they not succeed. But Fatima, when a black woman, when a Sierra Leonean, when a first lady, the first woman in Africa, we push a system, we're good for picking them. All women they be done the hala for that, it not be done become serious. But finally, Fatima push them, it press the button, it don't become a resolution. This is a big boom to Sierra Leone. Now, Fatima, they go sit down, it discuss with Jill Biden, they map a way forward for support Fatima in program. For support the gap picking in a salon. So these are the things that way the leader they do for grab. Because this is open a lot of opportunities for Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone people. Because and for especially the name of Sierra Leone don't go all over the place. So whenever you hear Sierra Leone, America hear Sierra Leone, they don't get for doubt for ask outside that country. So whenever they see Sierra Leonean, they go push your case smooth because they know say you get a president for we're blessed. Where they push the interest of Sierra Leone and Africa go before. This is not the map where President Bio say he will put Sierra Leone up to. When they say Sierra Leone, then they talk about Ebola, then they talk about war, then they talk about mudslide, then they talk about corruption, then they talk about thievery. But no, now when they hear about Sierra Leone, then they hear about the horns of our gas, then they hear about women promotion, then they hear about fighting democracy, then they hear about MCC, then they hear about them good thing there. These are the things where America don't turn the face to America to Sierra Leone. They be say President Bio no they come, no they travel. But now, the America where they be say they come, now they run bien President Bio. This is the message we actually bring to now. Una share. Una subscribe. The first thing now they go and map the way. It don't become the ambassador for every woman at this world. It don't become the ambassador, the mama for every beginning at the entire world, including America beginning. Waiting president don't succeed for let United Nations resolution hold to. You know one day happen at the whole world. All women they don't come, they don't fight for that, they don't happen in first lady do. Why we not be proud of this family? This is a powerful family where they work for the interest of Sierra Leone. For the interest of all, these are the reason we are to encourage everybody. Let we continue for vote for President Bio. When we vote for President Bio, let them see a good name you in no court. Try the way and Kroma they go White House, where they go there, they go arrange with bad people there for bring Ebola in our country. But President Bio, in they go for go arrange how for bring development as well, and for bring unity and progress and development in Africa. Let God continue for bless you, President Bill. Let God bless you for. In fact, President Bill, we don't work for less Africa and get permanent representation. Now the United Nations, if they push them, we go can see waiting get for happy. The history again, where President Bill get for Bill. They be say, they go, but if they go, this not the kind of president we want. Let we continue for vote for them. Let God bless you, President Bill. Una share this program, una subscribe to the YouTube, una follow the page, una drop una comment. Me na gentle, the political hot goose. You see, don't pay me you the fryer for don't pay you the nyaka nyaka. Me people una share. Let's serious reunion as a year.
You don't go the police fence, but you don't show them say now you get this game on. You they tell you say you not go ever travel, but you don't take we up to higher level. But they tell we say we not bastard picking them. Hey God, we left we can screw you cause now you know them who cool them all. But they tell we say we not boo this year. But we didn't tell them say Papa ya must better. Cause we born naya and we men naya. We go vote naya, Papa ya must better. Cause we born naya and we men naya. We go vote naya, Papa ya must better. And like them cause we mad, we go vote for we mother. And like them swear we self, we go vote for we mother. I let them call we names, we go vote for we mother. I let them Shumupa we go vote for we mother. I let them Mutupa we go vote for we mother. I let them Stone we self, we go vote for we mother. Madabio, Madabio, Madabio. You know we own, you know we own, you know we own. Now education and the new direction they flow. We school picking them and not they pay fees again. Energy and power is not full of the country. Light don't come, light don't come, light don't day. Well body it day now all man no months. Yaba no day again, cause well body not gentry.
We dey watch it.
Sign the contract for
our president. We dey watch it. I can't see who is president. They say no they fly, they say no they travel. Now they live alone in name of
new money they flow. Now so the business they grow.
Now share go, now subscribe. They got then president talk and they say no they travel. We dey with Anna Washington. The academic trailblazer. President talks and do be yo. The man where they talk in the do am. Then the action man. You know them
you don't go the police fence.
But not only show them say and they don't domain now.
They tell you say you not go ever travel.
We're not going to
go. Take we up to higher level.
Oh yeah.
They tell we say we not bastard picking them.
When are they don't domain and they don't know that one.
You know them who cool them all. But they tell we say we not go
they meet to provide the current and the White House. Right now, APC they know they talk. No, they don't shame.
You know we own, you know we own, you know we own.
Una share, let's serious Selena as a yeri.
Hot News Network TV.